go! Remember the snake I freaked out about in the last video? Yeah, well, I didn't just film him. But first, let me show you what's new in the reptile room. Let's start with this side of the room. Behind me is Frankie's bioactive enclosure, and you've already seen that, but the plants are growing in really well despite Frankie's best efforts to crush them. Next to Frankie's, we have two 2x2x2 cubes from Apex, and in the top one is Kevin, and in the bottom one is Ambrosia. Ambrosia is fully bioactive, fogging system and everything. Remember, Ambrosia is our Brazilian rainbow boa, who is really cool and loving the new enclosure. And then Kevin, in the top one, you can see is soaking right now and just having the time of his life in there. So I'm happy to say that both of them are doing fantastic. We are in California, so of course, I have to have a crystal in the reptile room, along with another skull. You might have noticed there's one in Kevin's enclosure, which is a bobcat skull, and this is a coyote skull. Fun fact about me, I do pottery, and I made all of the bowls and all of the enclosures. Well, either that or I 3D printed them, but mostly pottery. On the far end, we have a new workspace that I just built yesterday from reclaimed wood around the property. It is gonna be a whole vibe. I have a Game Boy camera and printer, so anyone who comes in the reptile room is gonna have a very pixelated photo of themselves, and then we're gonna make a wall of everybody behind here. I'm also gonna put shelves for all of my photo and video stuff, as well as shelves for things like forceps and snake hooks and all that kind of good stuff, so I can get rid of my bookshelf and make more room for enclosures. A few more updates and then the new snake. But if you could take a quick second to support this channel, just hit the like and subscribe button, and that's all I ask. On this side of the room behind me are Marlin Banano and Isla, our two ball pythons. I just recently moved them into the reptile room, so their enclosures aren't bioactive yet. Isla continues to grow wonderfully and is just the absolute best. Above Marlin's enclosure, I have all of the tarantulas, the 4 tarantulas I got from Aram at Urban Tarantulas. They're all doing well and growing. And over here on the bookshelf, we have Beatrix, our Kenyan sand boa, who's a pretty new addition to the reptile room. You can see she's kind of half buried and half in a cork round. So I'm not gonna get her out, I'll just let her chill. She's very happy here. I also have 6 isopod colonies going right now. You can see all of them, boop, boop, boop. They're all doing really well, and I'm really hoping that the rubber duckies really multiply because they are so cool looking. Snakeette in the middle as always. Below that, a bunch of camera gear and tools in the next 2 shelves. Then we have the new enclosure from Apex that Trenton sent me, and our new snake. Let's be honest, this is the content you came for. You wanted to know what snake I got from the last video. If you have any last minute guesses, drop it in the comments and we'll see if you're right. Don't cheat. Quick story about this. Trenton from Apex Reptiles sent me their first 18-inch cube enclosure, and him and I were talking about dream species, and I was talking about the Eastern indigo. He was talking about how cool the Japanese king rats were. This rabbit hole somehow led me to Mike Anthony from my last video, who breeds all kinds of king rat snakes, including Japanese king rat snakes. Remember that really big, cool male from that last video? It turns out Mike still had some baby Japanese king rat snakes from last year, and when I was filming last week, I snagged one. And it is right here in this enclosure. Let's check him out. He is deep in that cork bark and you can see him. I'm not gonna get him out right now. And he didn't get him out, but future Willie did. Fast forward. Carinata yanaguniensis, the Japanese king rat snake. Hailing from Yanaguni Island in Japan, these guys can get to about 7 feet, 8 feet as adults. They're also known as the stinking goddess because they can musk, but thankfully this little one has not musked on me yet. And is super chill. He's a little bit enclosure shy, but once you get him out, he is very chill, very alert. He's always taking things in. He's calmed down quite a bit right now because I've just been stroking him and talking to him. These snakes definitely seem to exhibit a higher level of intelligence than many do. They are large colubrids and they are pretty rare in the pet trade. You won't see them that often. Last year worldwide, I think there's only a few clutches of these guys. I just got super lucky with Mike being close by and happening to have some babies still left from last August. What a cool snake this is. Originally as a grail snake, I wanted a big colubrid like an Eastern indigo, but ever since I saw these guys and held them, it was like instant switch. I mean, I would still love an Eastern indigo, but these guys are just... Anyways, I had to get him out. He is the star of this video. He is the rarest snake I have, probably the smartest snake I have, and could definitely grow into being the prettiest snake I have as well. But one thing's for certain, the Japanese king rat is an awesome snake. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. You'll see more of this guy. I'm gonna do a care guide. I've been talking to some longtime keepers of this species to put together something because there's really nothing out there online right now. And that's it for today's video. We'll see you soon. Peace. Oh, also this guy doesn't have a name yet. So if you wanna drop in the comments any good names, let me know.